would say there's nothing like a sports tourer, but BMW surprised me with this new BMW M1000XR. What's so special about it? It has now over 200 HP, a different beak, carbon fiber trim over here, left and right fairings, new aero fairing in the front, carbon fiber front fairing, M calipers, carbon fiber wheels, lots of carbon fiber and more carbon fiber, and then you get that Akrapovic exhaust and newly rear tail with a new saddle that allows you to move along, and I have to say it drives like it says on the paper. So you have 200 HP coming out in Race Pro mode. You will be amazed how easy they are to use and how the bike reacts. Shivering, vibrations, not so much. I rode it for around 1.5 hours, and I have to say it's lovely to use it. You won't feel the need to push it very hard because this engine reacts very fast and feels super impressive, super punchy. What's so special about it? The riding position is super comfortable. You also get this small windshield with the M theme that is adjustable into position. It's tinted, and what I have to say, it offers a good protection while going on the highway close to 130-140 kilometers an hour. The bike, it's so much better than the previous model. It has that aggressiveness that everybody was looking for from the XR, like the one that I've used to know back in the day in 2016 or 2017 before this model. Right now the bike, it's a different story, super punchy. You have to love it. Even the usual XR, which is right behind me here, got some changes inside the engine. Right now it has 5 more HP and this redesigned tail unit and saddle. No matter which one you want to choose, if you want to go for the M competition model, which has lots of carbon fiber parts on it, or the regular model, the improvements will feel instantaneously when you throw a leg over the saddle. So more riding and some discussions with the experts. Let's go! Just finished riding with the new XR. I'm not convinced that it's new because you have an engine that I knew, the S1000XR engine, which has over 1200 HP. But I have the person who can explain the changes, because this is not an assembly of an engine that's very powerful, some carbon fiber wheels and a setup that can go fast. So here's Dominic Bless, the product manager on this bike. Dominic, how come did you made it to be aggressive but not aggressive on your body?
Yeah.
Because you don't feel like your hands are ripped off when you roll the throttle. So what are the changes made inside the engine?
Yeah, so actually this is our long distance performance bike, the MXR, and the engine is the double engine, but we gave it a different mapping and 201 horsepower to suit the riding of long distance as well as performance.
So we have the shift cam over here.
Yes, of course.
What about the mapping? Because people will ask, is the same mapping as on the S1000R or is different?
It's the same mapping, so it's a different mapping from all the other bikes, but the base mapping is the one from the M1000R, single R.
Single R.
Yes.
Okay, so there are some differences.
Yeah, but it's actually just a little bit less peak power. So we have same torque, same everything, but we skipped the peak power only to up to 201 horsepower only.
So this bike is mostly intended to be a sports touring. You can add up the luggage system on it. Not on this one.
Not on no, that's the S1000XR. Here you can have a soft luggage, but the purpose of this bike is, of course, long distance, but the focus is on performance. And with removing all the luggage stuff, we had a huge weight reduction. So this bike with the competition version is 7 kilos lighter than the S1000XR.
So the only thing you can carry on this bike is the backpack with your racing stuff on it
And
and
soft luggage.
soft luggage, and the distance you should cover very fast the distance between two tracks, like here in southern Spain, running from Almeria to Jerez or something like that. The exhaust note seems a bit changed. Have you worked on that also?
No, that's actually quite similar to the S1000RR or the MR.
Have there been changes to the vibrations? Because I cannot feel to the handlebar, but I feel something to the legs. You have some different foot pegs over here. These are
Yeah.
the M foot pegs that
they are the
we...
M foot pegs. So what we did with the MXR, we have a different decoupling system. So we improved all reduction of the vibrations of the shift cam engine. So and we also changed the ergonomics of the bike as well. And
So
this
there are some
combination
changes in-
helps to reduce the normal four-cylinder vibrations.
In regards of mapping, in regards of suspension, because there's something plush over there. I like it. I rode it in Race Pro 1 with a dynamic suspension setup, and it felt quite good, quite stick to the asphalt, and meanwhile it was absorbing the shocks.
Yeah.
So the mapping should be different because this one has longer travel, I think.
Correct. Yeah. It has 138 millimeters of travel. It's a little bit less than the S1000XR, but it's a perfect compromise. And the base of the suspension is the RR, but we optimized it in direction long distance riding. So it's a dynamic damping. So you have the capability to really adjust it. It adjusts by itself to the streets. And when you're in the race pro modes, which are race features you already experienced,
Yeah.
you have the possibility to use it as a standard suspension with, I call it electronic screwdrivers.
Yeah, exactly, because you can go up and down for every setup,
Yes.
which is quite cool. The aero package, it's new for this bike. It's
Completely.
with winglets here and there. The fairing is cut it out in the
Also
front.
here it's new, the fairing.
Also here you have some downforce pressing behind you. So this also helps, I think, yeah? Because
Yeah,
it removes the air behind you.
that's both, you know,
Stylish
that's
and,
stylish. What the big change in the back is that you have more freedom of movement on the seat, so it's easier for you to go left to right, and the winglets are really it's a must. It's not like because if it looks good, we really if you have with this much amount of power of 201 horsepower, you need to keep the front down and keep the front wheel, and so we have 12 kilos at 220 kilometers per hour of downforce.
The downforce on the front end.
Yes.
Oh, that's a cool feature to have
Yeah.
because I did a stupid mistake. I forgot to take my helmet for usual riding, like a racing helmet or a normal helmet. So I had the big one, and I was running a bit fast for this windshield because on the M versions you only get this small windshield.
No, actually, so if you buy the M competition, you only get the small one. If you buy the bike in white with the base version, it's also possible to get the windshield from the S1000XR, but then it's tinted.
Okay,
so it's also in
tinted.
black, and then it looks
This
even
is like
meaner.
a badge for the M.
Yes.
Tinted.
Yeah,
tinted,
yeah, but you can get a bigger one.
So the difference is between the white one, the normal M, and the M competition is like 2 or 3 kilograms or something like that.
3 kilograms. The 3 kilograms coming from carbon wheels, which also improve the handling. So performance-wise, it's an improvement. And all the other carbon parts, as you see, everywhere is
everywhere is
carbon.
something in carbon.
And you get forged footrests, and you get also the preparation for the GPS lap trigger. And this package reduces the weight of 3 kilos.
I'm a bit squeaky because I have my enduro boots on, and actually I always rode this 2 days with the enduro gear. I was not prepared for the M. This was a surprise, the M XR competition. which is a bike that I have to say quite easy to ride and super friendly. The feeling that I got is that this it's not a super bike dressed as a sports touring machine. This is actually a sports touring machine that has the ability to keep your comfort level high and also give you the punch that you need to go fast. But it's not intended for street use. I would put it as a race bike, as a sports touring bike with high abilities to put a big smile on your face. So if you're into track days, if you're into track riding, or if you're a guy that cares a lot about the high numbers, the having the best things on the market, this M package over here, the XR with the M package, is the bike to have because besides the good-looking carbon fiber on it, it has huge potential and huge performance to outrun many of the super bikes on the market right now, and also looking good and delivering even on street and mostly on track. So this is my conclusion for today. It was so much fun to do it, and can't wait to get it for a longer review back home. Cheers! Cheers, guys! Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one.